Hello, this is our next video in our series of how to build your apparel decorating business. Today we're going to talk about why you need to add awards to your apparel decorating business. When I say awards, I'm talking about plaques, I'm talking about trophies, I'm talking about medals. At least that's the three main things that we did in our business. There are other things that you can do as well that are associated with awards, but that's what a majority of your business will lie within. And you can do all three of those things with sublimation. Now, in our business, we had a laser engraver, and we did most of our engraving with that laser engraver. However, you can do the trophy plates, plaque plates, the backs of medals. You can do that with sublimation just as well as engraving. And if you set your business model up and your samples and things like that, that all of your things on your plaques is going to be done with sublimation, then the customer probably won't know any difference, and obviously they won't request that you engrave it with a laser engraver. In fact, sublimated plates actually look better, in my opinion, than engraving it with a laser engraver. Most people in our business chose the plaques and the plates to be laser engraved, but that's because they mostly were just accustomed to that. But sublimation looks, in my view, better. So you can do all of these things with sublimation. If you have an apparel decorating business, you already have a heat press. It's likely that you already have a sublimation printer. If you do not, you can buy the one that will print on an 8.5 by 11 or an 8.5 by 14 sheet for in the $300 to $400 range. I have seen some people on YouTube convert those real cheap Epson printers that you can get at Office Max for $75 or so and convert them to sublimation printers. I don't know much about that. In my opinion, I think you'd be better off to go ahead and spend the extra money to buy a printer that's intended for this purpose. But it's relatively inexpensive if you even have to buy the sublimation printer. And like I said, if you have an apparel decorating business, it's likely you already have one. Sublimating on trophy metal is much easier than sublimating on apparel. So if you're already doing some apparel, you're going to find the sublimation you would do with awards is going to be easier than that. You're not going to worry about the paper lines and things like that you do sometimes with apparel. If you're going to do plaques, all you need to do is you just buy the sublimatable metal. It comes in a 12 by 24 sheet, and you would cut it with a trophy shear. That is one other thing you'd probably need to purchase. You can usually get those for around $100. And then you just cut that 12 by 24 sheet in the size you want. For example, a 5 by 7 plaque, if you're going to put a plate on that, your plate's going to be maybe a 4 by 6, so you just cut if you're doing 12 5 by 7 plaques, you would cut 12 4 by 6 pieces of metal, and then you would just lay out the design for the plaque in your either CorelDRAW or Adobe Illustrator, and then you print it out on the sublimation printer, and then you take the paper and you attach it to the metal, and then you sublimate it with your heat press just like you would apparel. If you're going to do trophies, you're going to probably need a saw to cut the trophy columns. Trophies are very easy to put together. Some people have never seen how trophies put together. It's very simple. You cut the trophy column to the size you want. Usually have a base. There is a threaded rod that goes through it. You put the figure on the top. Say if it's a basketball trophy, you put the basketball figure on the top, and you put it together. You sublimate your plate that's going to go on the front of the trophy, and you have your trophy ready to go for your customer. If you're going to do medals, they make medals that on the back of the medal, let's say you've got a football medal on the back, they make medals that have a 2-inch round circle where you can buy a 2-inch sublimatable piece of metal, and you sublimate the metal. So let's say the football team wants region champs 2022, and each kid's name different on each one. You just lay that out in your CorelDRAW or Adobe Illustrator on a 2-inch circle. You'd print out say you were doing 35 of them for the team. You print them all out, and then you sublimate each one to the little metal disc, put the metal disc on the back of the metal, attach a ribbon, and you're ready to go to give to your customer. Sublimation it makes the awards business another profit center, and most of your customers, if you're doing school business, if you're doing business with the cross country team, with the tennis team, with the basketball team, they're going to need shirts at the beginning of the season, and they're going to need awards at the end of the season. So you're, creating that connection with your customer at the beginning and the end of your season, and creating a whole new profit center for your business. It's very easy. The margins are very good in the awards business. I put links below to the company we use the most. JDS Industries is who we use the most. They have all kinds of awards, everything you'd need to do your awards business. They also have a whole line of sublimation products, those that would fall within the awards business and those that are not within the awards business. There's all types of other things you can do with sublimating products. We did a ton of locker tags at the beginning of the seasons. The teams want to put the name of the players in their locker room, and they make the brackets that the locker tags goes in. Again, you can sublimate those. We usually did those with sublimatable metal. Every now and again, the team wanted engraved plastic ones, but you don't want them to do that since you don't have a laser engraver. So you want to talk them into doing the sublimated ones, which actually, to me, look better because you can put color, put the team logos and color and all that on there. We did tons of those, but they make all kinds of products, and I also put the link to their YouTube channel and their website. I also put another vendor we use sometimes for sublimatable products. Condi Systems is mostly sublimation. They do have some award products. They don't have near the depth of the award products that JDS Industry has, but they might be another one to look at to see if what the awards business is about. So I would definitely suggest that you add the awards business to your apparel decorating business, because you already have the equipment probably, or for just a little bit of investment, you would have the equipment to do it, and it connects your team or connects your business to the teams and the customers you already serve. So I hope this helps somebody. I hope to see you on the next video.